Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins again, and we're back for some more Factorio There Is No Spoon achievement, and we've got ourselves 7 hours and 31 minutes left. We can do this. We set up the red science, a basic automated red science. We got inserters coming out, we got belts, we got gears, and that's about it. Yeah, that's all we got. And that's all going to end up getting us a very bit of basics to get things operational. I'd like to possibly, you know what, let's do another set here, go there, no, not that one, ignore that one, we'll go there and there. I'm going to put another belt maker here, because I think we're going to have a need for quite a few belts. So that can go here, and then if I throw one up here, we got ourselves an output, and we're good. Okay, you're going to be gears, you're going to be belts. That'll get us, you know, a couple spots to pick up belts, a bit of resources being produced from pocket, or not having to pocket, I should say. There we go. Go like that, spam them up, and get ourselves our inserters and our belts. Wouldn't hurt to have some more greens, but that's fine, we can build those. So 7.5 hours left. We got our science happening, our red science happening. We've got enough materials to start our first smelting line. Biters are a thing, so we do have to remember that. We are polluting like mad. Look at that. That makes me really terrified. Let's go ahead and make some gun turrets, because we're gonna need them, obviously. At least we want to defend this long enough to get some proper turrets up. Speaking of which, let's make a couple of these guys to do a couple of things. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. You're gonna have nope. Try that again. You're gonna have there, there, and there. We're gonna power them here and here. Then we'll power here and here. Let's put some outputs and a couple chests we don't have yet. There we go. And you guys can do ammunition for me, please. Make a bunch of ammunition for me, okay, dudes? Because we're going to need them. You're going to go there, you're going to go there, and you're going to go there. That makes me happier. Feel a little safer, right, already. I think we're going to put, like, a couple turrets down here to start with. You know what, actually? Let's do this. Let's have each of these guns feed into, or each of these boxes feed into a turret. They'll only fill the first 10 weapons, 10 bullets. Right, so they'll only put a draw on this inserter, and if they don't have 10 rounds, 10 clips rather, in there. So they'll have 100 rounds, and then the moment something comes by and they use up some bullets, then they'll refill, which is great. Also, I want more of those, and we'll go with a semi-automatic for ourselves. Okay, we should be able to quickly put out the inserter lines in this episode once we have our first smelting lines over on the right here, but I do think it would be advisable to have the defenses available first. And we're going to start by throwing a couple up in the power systems, so we don't lose those while we're building. That'll probably be the first attacked location, I would imagine. That and maybe this for now. Oh, we only have one of them, really? Go on, guys, build me one more. I have bullets. Oh yeah, they're down there, right? You have 42. That's way more than you need. 20 rounds apiece, no problem. And you guys can have about the same. There we go. Alright, that's enough to keep that portion of the base alive. I don't care if the labs that are currently active get blown up. This stuff has quite a bit of resources in it. Don't want to lose that. The assembler, or the radar, is definitely a primary target for them. So let's throw that down here. You know what? 2 of them is probably a good idea. I don't have any bullets. We can grab those. I can actually crank out a bunch of bullets on my own, since I've got a pocket to do the building. Most of this stuff is actually going to be consumed now. Most of the ore that I just kind of scanned over, it wouldn't give me much, because we're pretty close to full. I mean, pretty close to fully used. I'm glad I made the second line of smelters here. It's going to come back and haunt me once I get smashed royally by the biters, but you know, that's a thing. It happens. It's not a big deal, right? In here, let's go, I don't know, 10 of those or so, and 10 for him or so. I'm just right-clicking once because that's how I guess it works. I don't know. More iron there, more copper there. Keep that rolling, guys. Thank you so much. And let's go build ourselves a smelting line. I think we've got enough coal to do this. I'm going to grab whatever resources we've piled, and then we're going to go for a run. We're going to head over and get the, you know what we should do first? Get the walls going. I need drills. Oh my goodness, do we ever need drills? What a dum-dum. Okay. Coal, fuel this up. How many these guys do we have? You know what? Let's do this. How many smelters do we have? 3? Can I make 3 more? Seems a little weird at this point to be doing that, but I think it's actually worth doing. This guy can keep the stone going. I really don't need that much stone. Let's go ahead and build. Did we build the 2 of those? Yeah. So let's just build up the rest of those assemblers while I'm doing this. Fuel this guy right here. Well, that's a bunch of stone. Let's go ahead and grab a assembler. We don't have the materials for it. We have one. Good. 1 isn't really a lot, is it? I need power here as well. And a wall depot. This is going to just produce our walls for us. We don't have the wall tech. That's awesome. Speaking of tech, let's throw the wall tech in there. Let's get rid of that and that. Throw the wall tech in next. Then my steel pick. Then... oh, it's already being done. Then better armor, I guess. That. Green circuits. Sure. We're not going to get to green circuits as quick as I thought we would. There we go. Make all the things, guys. I need power over here. We don't have the power poles, do we? Uh-oh. Running out of copper. I know I've got a lot parked in facilities already. I think I just dropped all the coal out of that. That's unfortunate. Ammunition. And there we go. Okay, so, I need more inserter. What was I getting? I need power up there. Let's do the power poles. And then let's do some more drills. Okay, I'll run power through here. This will probably be our main trunk line for our power, somewhere in here-ish. Some technology just finished. I wish it would leave a message as to what finished. This is going to be like super... oh, we needed some more assemblers before these guys. And then there we go. Alright. You're going to be walls now that that's a thing. We're going to power you. And there and there. Good. Oops. Nope. There. And there. Now, there for the assemblers. Throw another power line in here. Get you some boxes. Get you some inputs. There we go. And copy. Alright, now we'll have walls up the wazoo, right? I mean, as long as these guys keep fueled, we'll have walls. We don't have any more of those. I got a drill. We can throw some of that in there, and then we can power you. Good. Done. Now, I guess that really doesn't matter, does it? Because we don't have anywhere to put him. Assembly lines, or smelting lines, is the next shtick, and I'm going to set that up. Do we have enough drills? No. Let's go grab materials and get more drills queued up. We need 24 or so to get things rolling. And we're also going to need coal. I'm going to pocket the coal. We'll come back and build the drills for the other side later, like the fuel. The fuel can be drilled later. For now, we'll just throw it in pocket-wise. Give me that. And I think we can probably dispense with some of this. Like half of that. And half of that. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Okay. Not bad. Kinda rushed, but I think that'll do. That'll get us a good start. Now, somewhere we got to plan where we're going to place this. I'm going to clean some of these out because we are going to need them. Let's throw map mode on and say this is their most east. So let's say about here. We want our smelting lines to start, something like that. So build from the right to the right of this. Okay, so our stone ends here, and our iron starts here. We don't need a lot of space for stone, maybe one of them in the middle. And so I'm going to go ahead and build us a smelting line in around here. Right, and then this is going to be the output, and then we have another one of these, and then we have the input on this side. Input guys are going to have splitters that are going to do this and this to give us a divided line. So when the splitter hits the sides, it's going to actually, really? Nice. Let's go upward like I meant to. It's going to split the coal and the iron on either side. To do that, we need to get coal over here. We need to run the coal underneath, dump it back in there. Iron can come in one side, coal can come in another. If this is our iron line, it needs to feed up somewhere from here. And then smelting or drilling the iron is the next deal. Let's go here. That's not enough, but 12, 13, 14, 15 I think is the number I want. And I'm going to go with faking in some of these. Nope. Just so I don't lose my space later. We'll run the power in and the line in to get the drills going, so the power is available the moment we need it. I'm going to run this power down from here. Something like this spot. Oops, hit the belt. And there, and then we're going to bring it over to get things going here. I love the wave that they start doing here. It's fantastic. Woo! It's like those audio mixers. I love it. All right, now these guys 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I actually want to duplicate that and put another 12 of them. Are going to go at the end there. And then we'll do that, and we'll do that. And we'll actually fill these ones in. Oh, stop, Drake. Stop with the crappy placement. Don't have time for this nonsense. Fuel out there and in here that far. And then input here that far. Get rid of this tree. Why is it even there? Inserters, we got enough, so let's do that. You know what? I can pocket fuel these guys. Oops. A little too much. That's good. That'll do, donkey. Now, you guys can have the inserters. We need power over here for sure. And as soon as we do, we've got smelting. So let's go like that and that. And they're power lines. I don't have enough of those. We're going to need more. Bring the power over from here. Right down the middle is nice. Very convenient. Very convenient, lad. There, and then you're going to have to jump into here, I guess. That'll work. That'll fit right there. And this will cover all the inserters we need and give us output there, 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 and there. Boom! We got smelting going. Now, I need more of this for sure, so let's just spam in a bunch of these, just holding the left mouse button to get those going. Painting them in, except for I'm really bad at it. There you go. Power. Love the new semi-long reach feature. This guy can come all the way down here, and that's why I wanted to paint these out. I want to know how far that we're going to reach before we do. Basically, we're going to have our bus somewhere out here. And I think we're going to go north with it, leave a couple spaces. This is very typical sort of a bus setup, but, you know, so I'm not going to try to reinvent the wheel on this one at all. I'm going to try to do stuff intelligently, reasonably intelligently. I'm holding the left shift and I'm just running for it. I'm running into a rock too, which is totally going to mess up my attempted painting things in this. Just Control C to copy a whole bunch of stuff, then you just drag and boom, and in you go. See, there you go. Alright, so that's the idea. That's where our bus will go. So our iron is going to come up, and I want it on the, this is going to be the top iron feed, so I'm going to go ahead and put him right in here. For now, let's not put a box in there. I was going to put a box in there. Let's get some ammunition or some turrets going, so we can defend this beast, because we are polluting like madhouse now. All these things burn fuel, and anything that burns fuel or drills stuff out of the ground is producing a lot of pollution for sure. This is half of the build. It's going to come all the way out to here, then it'll feed on the line. Good. Okay, turrets. Let's put a couple of them in. And do I have enough walls to do anything with? No, not really, eh? Alright, that's fine. Hopefully the first onslaught won't be overly destructive. I don't want anywhere near that much ammunition in them, actually, because when they die, they lose everything they've got in them. Do we get more? Yeah, let's do more. Let's put more turrets in, because why not? Another turret there. Give me half of your ammo back. We'll put it in there. Alright, 4 of them should hold off any smash that comes in, unless they come at this part. Or at this part. There's a lot of bad that could happen real quick here. That's our first smelting line. It's going to manufacture all the iron we need to move all this stuff over in an episode or so. I'm going to grab some more of those. I'm going to queue up more of the guns, because we need them. We'll grab our materials. We'll fuel up things over here. Get it rolling anyways. I need some more drills. We got 1. There we go. We got 12 drills set to build. That'll get us our base fuel line. Red science is still going. We're going to run out of red science to be done soon, because after this it's going to need red and green to get the job done. Did we get enough fuel? I think so. Let's make sure these guys are fueled up. In fact, this whole thing can be fueled up one more time. Hopefully another episode or so, and this whole thing will be taken apart and be entirely redundant. Let's make sure coal or copper is still running. Did I ever build more? No, I didn't. Okay. Wouldn't mind having some turrets to not lose everything here. Those guys will defend that general area. We'll put a couple down. Let's put one like here, and then one over here. And you know what? Double that up. No, we'll spread them out. And there. We got a couple there as well. So there. Take that out. Drop him to 25. There's 50. That's 25. All right. That's good for now. What was I coming back for? Don't remember. Put in drills. Yes, put in some coal line here. I guess we can start a coal line just below here and run it off to the east. It's probably suitable. You guys, however, are going to do this. If I have that there and we space them by 1, and then we space them by 1, and there. Yeah, that'll do. And then we can put a coal line in underneath there. So this can be the coal line. You don't cover that way. That's awkward. We'll go here. We'll just go up in here, actually, because we can always do undergrounds. Oh, and look at that. Beautiful placement. Drills. We're going to fill the line not with iron, but just coal. The expected resource on the right there tells you how much, or what you're going to get and how much. This way, Drake. Put the belts properly. There we go. Now, those need to be powered, so let's do that. And then run our power line up, I guess, over here. Something like that. Sure. Alright, drills or coal's going to come off to this line now. Wow, Drake. Wow, you can't move right. And run. I could run on the belt. That would be smarter. But I tend to trip on the belts is what happens. Coal can go probably up a couple tiles away from this. So up this way. Oh, I spun that around. Oh my gosh, seriously. Can't control properly. That's gonna have to be like that. Let's do this way. I got these on the hotbar, so we can get by okay with it. Alright, now I want to put in a fake spot for stone. Eventually we'll have, let's go Control-C and take like this section right here. And plop that in a couple tiles up from this guy. 3, 4 tiles, sure. Let's go 4 tiles up from there. And we'll go up here and we'll do our first copper. Okay, 1, 2, what? 2, 3, 4. I don't know that we'll make this many, but I want to kind of plan out the space. So eventually, if we don't build like a facility or factory up on top of where we eventually need that. 2, 3. I don't know what the ratio is, so you guys can let me know. And then I want some space for some steel in there underneath. It's going to go in this area. Okay, so where are we at on timing? We're 20 minutes into the episode. We're at 7 hours and 11 minutes left, and we got our first smelting up. Yikes. In under, you know, under an hour. That's terrible. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to put in some defenders down near this, I think. I want, like, a couple dudes in here. Because if not, we're going to die. Alright. And probably some on this side. Let's make another one of you. And then 6 more of you. Alright, so over here, we'll also have a set of turrets. There we go. We're going to have a proper wall dealio set up at some point, and that's fine. To keep them out. Oh, come on. There we go, and there. Good. Alright, so I feel like that's reasonably secure for the first wave anyways. Get some more stone walls in here. What? Why are we what? I didn't limit them. No, I didn't. Okay, you guys are just smelting away, right? Yeah. Alright, drills is the next deal. We're going to have to crank out a bunch of these. So we're going to just power through a ton of drills. And that'll get us set up on the copper. And then I can eventually... This is fine for now on the stone. We'll set up the copper smelting line here before the end of this episode. And that'll get us enough material to start moving everything over and getting like proper laboratories and... You know, red and green science set up and all that. So let's see how quickly, words are hard, how quickly we can set this up and then get on to tomorrow's episode to do some more cool stuff. Whoop, I always put these in first. I don't know why. They're the like most inconvenient thing to have in there because you trip on the lines. Whatever. All right, and you guys can paint in like that. How did I miss that? Oh, see, tripping on the line. Look at that. There. Oh, I don't have an splitter. Oh, that's awkward. What are we short on? A lot of iron. Well, there's a lot of iron in each of these. They each should hold 100. So we got 2,000 iron reserved in the smelter's capacity. So that'll do for a while, donkey. I love having the items like your assembler or your inserters and stuff already pre-built. It's such a time saver. It's a sanity saver because you're not sitting there staring at the, I need this, and then, I need a bit of this, and then, yeah, it's so much better. Copper's going to come across like this, and you can go, you don't exist in my pocket. That's unfortunate. Another inserter doesn't exist in my pocket. All right. Okay, that's going to run, let's build the rest of these. And up here. So we can basically have a couple, we can have lines of this stuff set up so that it generates real quick. Sorry if you guys can hear that in the background. Some noise coming in from upstairs. So that sets everything up really productively for us. That's the word I'm looking for. High productivity early on, so the next phases we're not sitting there coming back and, oh, I don't have quite enough of this, or I don't have quite enough of that. We can be more efficient with our time. Turrets, I should set up the copper turrets. Haven't done so, probably need to. Come here, inserters and things that I built for my pocketses. I know I said didn't need to run another one or fill up these things again, but we'll do it. How are we doing on power? You're good still? Our power system, we checked by hitting that. We got 2.4 megawatts produced, and we're using like none. This shows the... that's P for productivity. The satisfaction is, in this case, full green, 100%, and production is, I don't know, 15, 20% of their power is being used, so we're good. We're good for a long time. More bullets, please. More belts, please. Alright, so as long as these drills come off the line relatively quickly, we should be okay. I want to get copper going up here. So where's our first copper line going to go? Kind of in here, I think. We got like this, 1, 2, 3, and then the line. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. The first feed can go early. And then this next feed will come out here. That's totally okay. We need 15 of these, I think, to run a full 48. This is 12 and 12, so it will go to 24, not 48, 24, which fills, 24 of these fill a yellow belt. They also empty half of a yellow belt. So this whole setup, when it's finished, even the ghosted ones, this will consume an entire belt of iron ore, and it'll output an entire belt of iron plates. That's the ratio we're going for. I think it is 15 drills. Is it 15 drills? 30 drills. I think it's 30 drills to do those 48. I think that's the ratio. We do have the drills, speaking of which. Let's go here. Like that. Then this will be fine here. It's not perfect. It's not a perfect ratio, but it'll do well on into the future of the game. Let's pop some power in here. And I prefer to make the power lines actually not connect to stuff that we made later on rip apart. That's way more power than we need for quite a while. That's going to bug me that that's missing a pole. It's really going to bug me. We could start queuing up some assemblers because we're going to need them. You know what else we need before that, actually? We need more turrets. So let's make 12 more of those, a couple more radars, and then some assemblers. Good. Power you. Excellent. So that's going to be a lot more iron or copper than we need. We could actually also split off that copper. Oh, I didn't. Really? I didn't make any more splitters and stuff? Thought I made those. Really thought I had already made those. Ah, nutters. I hate the queuing and unqueuing and queuing and unqueuing nonsense. Alright, so we'll have the inserters and stuff built for next episode. To get that rolling. And this can go to our first copper line, I believe, right? Our first iron line's up there. Good. Get Control X to cut. We'll remove that. Up this way. You know what? No. You can be the outside, because that's fine. You're the... That'll work better. Then these guys can feed in here. Like that. And then the next one will come in, and he'll feed in like this. And so on. The iron can do whatever similar nonsense next episode. That really looks like it should be mineable. Alright, we got those assemblers? Those splitters? No, we don't. Get them. Get them dead. Iron, actually, or copper rather, is actually in already, isn't it? Good. Go like that. Oh no, don't go like that. Oh no. Smart, Drake. You really helped the system there. There we go. Had to leave the ghost in on that side, otherwise it wouldn't work. Oh, never mind, we got it. It's ready. Coal can go. Splitter. Where's my splitters? There. There. We're good. We got everything happening. It's connected. I think everything's connected there. That's good. Alright, so we got iron, we got copper smelting, we got our makeshift coal on the left here, which is fine, I suppose. It'll do the job anyways. And we've got enough enough stuff here to keep our walls going. We don't have any attacks yet. We haven't even gotten the message saying that the biters are unhappy with us yet, which is kind of weird. I guess it is a huge map, right? Like, they were way out here, so we should be okay for another episode until we have to start really fighting off the bad guys, I'm thinking. So, thank you everybody for joining us for another episode. We'll be back next episode to do some more fun and carnage, hopefully upgrading all of this stuff and relocating it to a more sensible facility. We'll get red and green science pumping out at a crazy rate, or at least a couple per second. I don't know how much we're going to need for like the end game for us, which will be the first rocket produced. But we'll let you, we'll figure it out when we get there. Thank you everybody once again. Oh, I didn't put in the rest of my labs, really? Oh, that is unfortunate. I mean, we really haven't needed it because time-wise, right? We haven't taxed the system at all. But that's it for today. Thank you so much. We'll see you in game.